All right. One more thing. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining me here at twitch.tv/redtoothgames. I'm Neil, but you guys probably already know that. I'm here with my number 6 game of the year, Splatoon 2. This is the first game for the Nintendo Switch to break through on my top 10. It will not be the last, but Splatoon 2 is one of those games that when they first announced it, I got really excited because I missed out completely on the first one. I didn't buy a Wii U, and that was probably the only game that I regret not being able to play. For those of you that don't know, Splatoon is Nintendo's answer to online multiplayer shooters. And in true Nintendo fashion, it is completely different than any other shooter you've ever played. So you play as these squid kids, for lack of a better term. I mean, I think they're actually called squid kids. But the entire point of the game is to cover an arena in ink. And so you'll have these bright neon colored ink colors, and you're shooting them out of what essentially are water guns, different kinds. Obviously you have different kinds of weapons and this, that, and the other. But the object of the game is not really to, get the most team kills and eliminate the enemy. That does come into play, but the ultimate goal is just covering as much turf as possible in a match. Obviously, eliminating players comes into play. You can do that, but it's not the focus. So you can be garbage or not that great at shooters and still find success and be good at a game like Splatoon, because it's all about just spraying and praying. It's not a game that demands pinpoint accuracy. It's not a game that demands, quick reflexes. Now, obviously, the better players in the game demonstrate those traits. But in order to just jump in and have a good time and win a couple games, you just need to be able to shoot a gun. So the first thing really that sticks out to me in Splatoon is the colors. It's vibrant and colorful and cartoony. It's a pretty game from an artistic standpoint. And it's awesome to play it in handheld mode. So, like I said, I'm running around here, trying to cover up as much turf as possible. So, one of your abilities as a squid kid is to traverse the ink that you lay down. And so when you traverse, you move faster. And simultaneously, while you move faster, you're hidden from enemy fire and you replenish your ink. So instead of traditional ammo, you regain ink that you can spray by diving into it. So obviously I'm the bright teal team, and we're fighting against the purple guys. If I go into some purple ink, it's gonna slow me down and kind of give me, damage me, make it a lot easier for me for the enemies to kill me. We want to avoid that, and then obviously we want to get our percentage of turf covered in green up. And I don't know what's going on with these guys, the guys that I'm playing against, because they're not even putting up a fight. So I ran out of ink there, so basically, it's like a big giant water gun. You run out of ink and that's it. you know, you can't squirt anymore, so. Cool. Ah. So, and then as you spray down areas, you know, on the ground and the walls and stuff like that, you'll accrue or build up a special meter. And so there's a bunch of different special abilities. The one I've got equipped just gives me a bunch of armor. It gives me and my teammates a bunch of armor. And so that one, he kind of just does like a big explosion. The guy you saw jump up there. And you get those abilities by filling up that meter by spraying down, you know, ground that isn't already covered by your team. Go, popped it. The cool thing about the armor too is that it totally replenishes your ink reservoir, so that's another reason why I use it. And I have a pretty good feeling we won that one, except, oh wow, they made a good push there at the end. At the end of the game, it'll kind of show you the overview of the map, breaks it down by percentage, so we ended up winning, even though it looks like they made a pretty good push there at the end. It ended up being way closer than I thought it would be. So, 4 kills, 4 eliminations, 3 specials. That's not bad for my first game back in a while. Splatoon is one of those games that, you know, obviously when it first came out, I played the hell out of it. And, you know, when I kind of fell off and stopped playing it, I still came back because they do these events. They're called Splatfest. And they're really simple. It's just like a popularity vote. You know, they'll choose, like cake versus ice cream was a popular one that they did for the beta. And so, you know, you're either team ice cream or team cake. And you pledge your allegiance to the team. You get a T-shirt for that team, and you go out and you fight against you know, members of the opposing team. And obviously the team with the more victories ends up winning. So they do these periodically, and it's always enough to get me to jump back in because, you know, it's these quick timed events. They're only about 10 to 12 hours, or I think it's just one whole day actually. They're usually on Saturdays, so I'm usually rushing to, you know, get home from work to play, and you know, playing before I go into work. But it's they're really fun, and I mean, as far as like the thing that kind of really impressed me with Splatoon is how it handles games as a service. Now, it's a really popular term in the industry lately, and you know, I mean, games like Destiny and The Division, and I can't think of any other something like Star Wars Battlefront. Those, you know, they consider themselves service games, that you don't play and beat and you know, leave forever, but you're constantly coming back to. I like Splatoon's approach to it, and I like Nintendo's approach to it, in that it's not like you've got the Splatfest, which are these really time-sensitive events, but other than that, they keep just adding content to the game. It's not like DLC packs, it's not map packs, I mean, you're adding new maps and you're adding new weapons and stuff like that, but it's all completely free if you bought the game. And I know that's a very unpopular thing to do from a business standpoint, but it really works in terms of goodwill, and I think it's worked out, you know, tremendously for this game. I mean, I don't know as far as, you know, how much it sold and all that, but it definitely impressed me as far as, you know, it getting me to come back week after week. Even after I, you know, was playing Mario, and you know, I took a break from Mario and Zelda to, you know, all right, let me do this Splatfest real quick. These, you know, big games that have been coming out. These guys doing pretty well over here too. Ooh, another thing about swimming in the ink is that you are hidden from enemies unless you jump up. So it's another way to play stealthy if you want to. Probably my absolute favorite part about Splatoon is the music. Like I said, the game from an aesthetic standpoint is just bright and colorful, and the music is just, you know, upbeat, up-tempo, really good. The whole game just oozes style. It's got its own, like, great sense of personality and you know, style. You know, from the clothing, you can unlock more clothing items for your character, so you can kind of make your character, them, you know, yourself, like, kind of identify as your character. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I mean, they got kicks, they got fitted hats, they got, I mean, in terms of like fashion, it's a very fashion forward game, which, you know, you don't really think about as being a selling point in the game. But you know, just the customizability is really just like off the charts. We had another good round there. That was 11 eliminations. I feel good. I guess I'll mix it up in terms of my my loadout. I use the Nintendo Zapper knockoff, and that's kind of just the gun that I find the most success with. But I'll kind of mix it up to give you guys an idea of the different weapons in the game. So I mean, you've got, you know, like the Zapper, and you got different guns. Like this is like a spray, aerosol spray painter. And then the rollers, you've got buckets, you've got dual pistols, paintbrushes. So the what you call it, the weapons are really unique. Let's go with the roller. I think this is my favorite roller. And then there's different variations of each one, and you know, they'll have different firing speeds if it's a gun, different strengths, and also different abilities. So like those specials, the grenades vary. You have different kinds of grenades. So, you know, it's not just choosing a weapon in the traditional sense. You're also picking, you know, you're picking out an entire loadout. They released a big update to Splatoon not too long ago, and they added a whole bunch of content, and part of that was music. They added a whole bunch of new songs. So this is my first time listening to a lot of these. So one of the coolest things, or the best feature about the roller is it's obviously insta-kill if you roll over anybody. But you can also get a little range out of it, because you'd think it would be, okay, this is a severely limited weapon in terms of range. It's only good if you get up close, but, oh wow, I walked right into that. But you can do a little flick, and so, I mean, it doesn't do hardly anything in terms of damage, but it does just enough to keep your enemies at bay. And if you've got an enemy that's on the ropes, especially if you're fighting along with your team, it could be a good little killing blow. These areas are totally untouched, so I'm gonna get in here. And obviously, the good thing about the roller is that it does cover a lot of ground in terms of covering. But like I said, you don't need to. I mean, I can just run around this whole battlefield and just focus on painting. And I mean, if I don't run into an enemy, it's not that big of a deal. It's not going to affect my chances to win. Ooh, he got me. He got the jump on me. Looks like we're doing pretty well in this one, but the end here is going to be crucial because it looks like they're making a push. All right, well, knocked out 2 of them. That was pretty easy. Ooh, nice. Got him. Alright. Feeling good, man. I'm on a roll. It's like I never stopped playing this game. Oh, we need to... Ooh. Almost got someone special there. Going behind this guy. Oh, nice. Got him. That's all she wrote. I'd say that's another victory. Man, it's like I never left. I would say, I mean, like I said, I've consistently played throughout since the game released, but I've never really just like sat and dedicated a ton of time to it outside of the game's launch window. So the fact that I'm doing this well is kind of surprising to me. I'm gonna roll with the roller again. Let's see, so we touched on games as a service. You know, if you've noticed, we're probably playing one of two maps over and over again. There are a lot of maps in the game. If there's one criticism I do have for Splatoon 2 is that it does this weird map rotation thing, where it'll rotate the maps out every hour, where you'll have, you know, depending on what mode you're playing on, whether you're playing ranked or regular, you'll only have two maps that the game chooses from. And, you know, depending on what map it is, there's, you know, like with all online shooters, right? There's maps that you like, there's maps that you don't like. And if you jump in to play a couple rounds and, you know, you realize, oh, it's a map that I don't like, you're kind of screwed for that hour. So they do rotate out every hour. But, you know, you got a 50% chance of getting a map you hate for an entire hour, so it kind of just, you know. And it's one of those things that kind of just led me to think, you know, okay, Splatoon is more of a pick up and play for, you know, 30 minutes every now and then. And considering the fact that Splatoon, is, you know, the Switch is portable, it works really well with that premise. Now I'm playing with a Pro controller, but the game works really well in handheld mode. It works well with the Joy-Con grip, so don't feel like you need a Pro controller to do well at it. It's just, you know, I take my Splatoon very seriously, but I have played a really good amount of handheld mode as well. And the only reason we did get a Pro controller was because I've got one of the launch switches that has a bad left Joy-Con, so moving is difficult with it. Let's see. This one's gonna be a little tighter. Ooh! He was being stealthy. He was trying to get me. He didn't get me. Ah! I guessed wrong. It still didn't hit me. I got lucky there a little bit. Got him! Did I get him? Yeah, okay. I was about to say it was a little laggy there. You get a little bit of latency, I mean, because the Switch doesn't have Ethernet ports, so you're connecting via Wi-Fi. So if your Wi-Fi connection isn't the best, you'll run into some latency issues. Shouldn't have any latency issues. I'm in the room where my router is, but all right, that one I think we kind of pulled away there at the end. Yeah, we demolished them. Give me a challenge, man. Well, chances are, too, we're running into a lot of people that got Switches for Christmas and they're still kind of getting their feet wet in the game. Yeah, I was going to say, there's a lot of low-level characters. Not that I'm a high-level character, I'm not trying to sound elitist, but there's, you know, 7 and an 8. And usually the game's matchmaking is pretty good in terms of getting you with, you know, people that are equal or close to you in skill level. But there's probably an overwhelming majority majority of players right now that are sub level 10 because they just got Switches a couple of days ago. Nintendo also put out. You may also have a Splatoon Special Edition Switch. They put one out that has the neon green and pink colored Joy-Cons, but they decided in the States that they were only going to sell it as part of a console bundle. I wanted those colors, but in order to get them in Joy-Con form only, you have to import them from Japan or Europe, which is not worth how much they're charging. But if you did get a neon green and pink Joy-Con set for Splatoon for Christmas, I'm a little jealous of you. Oh my god, this music is ridiculous. Whew! That was close. Whoa! Got one! Threw him out. Got him. Alright. They were pushing up hard. Got him. Oh man. Yeah, at least they avenged me. Man, we're getting smoked. Or, I mean, it's probably just a back and forth. So I feel like we made a lot of progress and then they took it right back. Got one. Oh man, Brianna must not like me because I keep splatting her. Afraid I was gonna run out of ink there. Oh! Perfect place on the missiles. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wow, we might actually lose this one. They're holding down the middle, and that is it's a tough area to get through. They've got it. They got numbers, and yeah, no, we lost this one. Well, all good streaks must come to an end. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna swap back to a regular gun, or let's change. Let's see. Let me try something else. Let's try the Splatbrella. I remember. I'm probably gonna get wrecked. It's been a while since I've played with the Splatbrella. So Nintendo, as far as Splatoon is concerned, heavily marketed it as kind of like this esport. Yeah, particularly the Nintendo Switch reveal trailer when they were first showing it off, like the design of the console. They were showing Splatoon off, like with the esports teams and stuff like that, and showing them planning stuff out and playing, practicing together as a team, and it's interesting. I don't know if Splatoon is an esport, but it's because of how casual it is, as far as like kind of how I explained it. You don't have to be 100% accurate and not eliminating enemies left and right in order to have success and to have fun with the game and in order to win games. So I think because of that, it's kind of hard to sell it as an esport. Now I'm sure there's people out there who play ranked that would disagree with me, and I'm sure ranked modes, if I went to go play, would the players in there would just destroy me. Alright, so Splatbrella, it shoots these long-range, kind of concentrated bursts of paint. And the cool thing about it is that instead of, it's kind of like single fire. You have to pull the trigger each time you want to shoot. But if I hold the trigger, I then have a shield that defends against... Oh, wow. That was ridiculously strong. But of course, those short, contained bursts take a lot of your ink, so one of those things where you can't... Oh, I've never used that ultimate before, that special. Oh, he was there waiting for me. I thought there was a way. There was a way to shoot it. Shoot the umbrella out. There you go. When you press A, it shoots the little umbrella shield part out. And it does some damage. But what you really want to do is hit people with that burst of paint. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. Hey, how's it going? Fuck! I'm trying to remember how to play with this stupid umbrella. Yeesh, I've been completely useless for my team this round. Whoa, how did I survive that? I have no idea. I think the thing is that I'm just not using the shield enough. But at the same time, if you use the shield, you're sacrificing your weapon, so it's kind of a tough concession to make. Especially when I'm used to just blasting fools. But we somehow won that game in spite of me, so I will take it. A win is a win is a win. Only 2 eliminations. Yeesh. Alright, we're changing gear. I'm not going to do another game with the umbrella. Let's do the dualies. I like the dualies. I'm not, like, pro level at them. Which set of dualies I want, though? These are... The dualies are cool in that they give you a dodge. So you kind of play a lot like Tracer does in Overwatch, if you're familiar with that. Where you're just kind of zipping around the battlefield and you're darting and dashing and rolling out of the way of fire. so the dualies don't do a lot of damage. They don't have high range, but you know they shoot really fast, and you have avoidability. So there's definitely a bit of a trade-off there. They don't cover a lot of ground, so people that play with dualies typically just go after eliminating other players. So it's tough to get your ultimate up for your special meter. Oh man, that guy's paintbrush or roller shoots far. There we go. Got my special here. Oh wow! I got hit by that guy's special. That's a shame. Dodge comes in handy. This little jetpack lets me hover above air and shoot kind of guided, not guided missiles, but just shoot large blobs of ink down below me. The bad thing about that special is that it just really leaves you in a really vulnerable spot, just floating in midair. That's why I don't really use it, because easy for someone to hit you. Oh, that one, that roller charges, it looks like. It looks like he's holding it down and then releasing it to fling a glob of paint. That seemed interesting. Ooh, wow. That guy's good with the grenade toss. Him. There is a limit to the, oh, okay. I didn't mean to do that, but like I said, that kind of illustrated that point, is even though I popped my special ability, he, made it all the more easy for him to shoot me, especially because I was sacrificing all the mobility that I normally have with my, dualies. But they limit the mobility you do have with the dualies in that you can only do 2 consecutive dodges at a time. So you're not dodging all over the battlefield. Yeah, so a little bit of a cooldown there. I mean, I can do 1, 2, and then follow it up with another one pretty shortly after that. Boom. Got him. Alright, cool. I'd say it's a victory. Yeah. Oh, well, they had someone who, you see the guy that had 0 points on their team, he disconnected. That would probably be another gripe I have with Splatoon. I know I said I only had 1 gripe, but that would be my second gripe, is that you don't really get penalized too hard for disconnecting, or at least in the regular turf war. And it really sucks when you get that one person who drops out on your team, because it's not like older shooter games where if you drop a player, you still have a chance to win. I remember that happening a lot in Halo 2, where it's like, oh, like 3-on-4, like we actually have a better chance to win. Splatoon is very much you're losing all the paint or the ink productivity out of one person. So, I mean, you're going in that game and you're gonna lose. So that's one thing I wish didn't happen as much. But I think since the Switch is more of a portable system, you're gonna see that a lot more than a traditional shooter game. Ah, yeah, I don't like that special, man. It just leaves me up there floating. Hello, friend. I walked right into that one. Ah, jeez. Trading splats. I want that gold dynamo roller. I think that's the one that charges. Take a look in the store. Oh! I forget that I have a dodge roll that I need to use. Ah, I didn't even get credit for that one. It sucks. That, and I'm just not that good with the dualies. I'll be the first to tell you that. I'm good at running away. That's one good thing I'm good at. One thing I'm good at. Another thing about that special, man, is I just can't seem to hit anybody with it. And it makes it so not that great. Because like your floating target, it's not really that easy to kill people with, so like there's no real positives here. Well, we got wrecked that round. They definitely pulled away at the end there. And I would say Splat dualies are not for me as much as I like that. That being said, I still was number one on my team, so it's not like I let the team down. Alright, well, I'd say that's a good point to back out here, and I'll show off the storefront and all the cool stuff you can get. So like I said earlier, Splatoon does games as a service better than any game that I've ever, any other game as a service that I've played. There's no in-game currency. There's no loot boxes. It is very much, hey, you want this thing, you want this item, you can buy it with currency that you earn in-game. So, I mean, yo, I'm gonna get the Tims. 10 work boots, aka Tims. So, I mean, the cool thing about these is that there's different, power-ups. So the way you get these question marks to clear up is by leveling the individual items up, and then they'll kind of give you a random boost, like a stat boost. So like ink saver, decrease the amount of ink consumed by your sub weapon, and such. Let's see. I'm going with the Tims. Oh, I already bought it. Let's see. Oh, you go with the Tupac bandana. That's awesome. Some weapons. Alright, here we go. Ooh, the NZAP 89. That's a new one. Same features, different color. It looks just like the Zapper. That's cool. The Autobomb and Tenta missiles. The missiles is a good one. Oh god, yeah. Sheldon likes to tell you all about the different weapons. Since I haven't played this game in a while, there's been a lot. So, I mean, we've got 4 new guns since the last time I've played, and that's just them straight up adding to the game. This isn't DLC, this isn't, special edition of the game that, you get early access to this stuff. No, it's just in the game, They update it, and you can go buy it with whatever currency you earn. And I mean, you earn a lot of currency. That's the thing. It doesn't limit what you can do, and it's just a really well balanced game. You know, no one thing feels overpowered. Certain items are good for certain situations, but it's definitely like I said, it's just a really well balanced game. All right, I kind of want to use stuff that I haven't upgraded, but at the same time I want to make my outfit just really be authentic here. We're going full I mean, I could keep the bomber jacket on, to be honest, but let's see. Oh yeah, the dark urban vest. That's awesome. It's too dressy. And to be completely honest, I don't really pay attention to the different stats that these items give you. You know, you can go and like repurchase the ability to like re-roll some of these random stat boosts, but I just kind of go based on fashion. Hold on, I need to take a picture of this. Alright. Let's jump back into regular... Ah, geez. Keep bringing up that menu. Alright, here we go. Lobby. So, you've got different forms of competitive modes. I mean, you have regular battles, you have ranked battles. League battles just when you're intense. So like I said, there's probably people playing on a semi-professional level that would tell me that this is a very much an esport. You know, as far as online games go, it's very simple. You know, and it definitely exposes Nintendo's weak point in terms of like online infrastructure. In order to play with friends and join a party and things like that, it is a massive pain in the ass. And like, I mean, you can get into games with, you know, people on your friends list. It makes it easier to do that, but 9 times out of 10 you don't end up on the same team. You know, and Nintendo as a whole just don't really have online multiplayer down pat, and it's just not one of those things that they do. So that's kind of another reason I think you don't really look at Splatoon as this hardcore esport, because it's just, you know, it's just a casual, like, alright, we're gonna play online, no big deal. There's no wealth of modes, you know, it's pretty much just the turf war mode. There's a couple of different game modes here and there. The point I was gonna make was the fact that there is a co-op mode. So the original Splatoon was online competitive multiplayer only. And it was very much that one mode. They added new maps, they had the Splatfest, and kind of approached it very similarly to how they did with Splatoon 2. But with Splatoon 2, they launched with what's called Salmon Run. It's a cooperative 4-player horde mode where you're just fighting wave after wave of these really cool, unique enemies. The really only bad thing about Salmon Run is that it's only limited to certain times. So kind of like with the maps, where you've got 1 or 2 maps every hour, there are set times for Salmon Run. So if you log in on the game and you really want to play Salmon Run, it won't be open for online. I guess this is all for online, I should add. You can play Salmon Run at any time locally with other people, but you obviously have to have multiple switches, multiple copies of the game, all within in a local setting. If you want to play online, though, you have to. You're a slave to their Nintendo's timing. But Salmon Run is really fun. It's, you know, like I said, the enemy variants, like the bosses are really cool. They're really unique. Each one has a different strategy on how to take it down, and it just really kind of encourages teamwork. Go. There's also a single-player campaign. I haven't played through the single-player campaign. I mean, I played a couple levels, and I mean, it's pretty interesting. It's nothing too spectacular, but you know, as someone who did not play more than 15 minutes of the first Splatoon, the online multiplayer is more than enough for me. This one is, I would say, safely in hand. Just gotta make sure we don't choke it here in the last minute. Ah! Did I get him? Oh, I didn't get him. Someone else got him. Shout out to the teammate who saved me there. Ooh, this one got close at the end. Whew! Barely won. I've had games that were decided by tenths of a percentage point. That was still a pretty close game. The fact that it was that close and they had one guy with only 217 points is kind of sad, though. I just noticed that the webcam feed is covering up the part of the map. Hold on, let me change that out. Alright, let's see if this works out a little bit better. Just because you guys can't see how close some of these games are. What I really need to do is invest in a green screen so you just see my lovely shape and the rest of the game feed behind me. Yeah, it seems like you're getting a mix of really high level guys, like the level 40. I think the cap is 50. So, I mean, you're getting some really high level guys and with some really low level guys. So you probably got a lot of newbies that are just getting the game, and then a couple of the hardcores that have been playing since day one. This music is fantastic. The music is spectacular. Oh my god. This is my first time I'm hearing the song. This is just, I mean, this game just marches to its own beat, man. it defies shooter conventions by saying, hey, you don't have to shoot at people in order to have fun in an online shooting game. You know, there's more avenues that you can explore in a shooter environment than just killing the other guys or capture the flag or, you know, all the you know, stale and trite game modes. Ooh, I got wrecked. Drove myself into a corner there. But, I mean, everything from the music, the colors, the unlockable items, the weapons, I mean, it's all just so thought out from a creativity standpoint, man. Like, and even for Nintendo to just say, hey, we're going to sell you this game at $60, and we're going to support it for free. We're not going to charge you a dime after the game releases. You know, it keeps your player base together. It keeps them, you know, happy and playing the game. And it just, you know, for the people that are new to the game, you know, they're not going to jump in and be overwhelmed by the people who've been playing the game since day one. You know, everyone kind of has even footing. I'm wondering if this Alex in the game is my Alex. It looks very similar to her character. She was taking a nap earlier. I'd be curious to see. We might have lost that one. Oof, we got wrecked. Destroyed. Yeah, you're more than welcome to jump in and play. I don't know if you've got a let's see, let's back out. You have a do you have a friend code you can give me? Let's do my friend code. Well, we confirmed Alex is not online, so that Alex I was playing against is not my Alex. Oh, my friend code. Alright, here we go. SW-140707347508. Yeah, thanks. I was gonna type it in the chat, but it might be easier for me to just punch it in. Four, 2, 5, 1, 8. Alright, friend request should be out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of the internet. I just made a friend online. Probably the most underrated thing about this game. Well, maybe not. I shouldn't even say underrated. Probably the best part of this game is just chilling out in Ingopolis Square, because A, you got a lot of cool artists that do some great artwork, and then you get some like just crazy memes. I mean, look at that artwork. That's awesome. People are super talented. All right, see. Alright, cool. Got Epic Wizard as my friend now. So let's jump into a lobby. Okay, I'll go into game. Alright, I am joining in right now. So for those of you watching, he's mashing a button trying to join me frantically before these other two spots fill up. Well, of course, the multiplayer maps updated, so I got kicked out of the lobby anyway. Alright. I'm joining right now. Go, 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 go. But, yeah, I mean, in terms of a dedicated lobby system, there isn't one. You just kind of got to luck out, and in this situation, we didn't. That's just kind of, I mean, just one thing I wish Nintendo could get right is a lobby system. And even though they released the online app for the Nintendo Switch, it doesn't really work all that well. But the good thing is we got a new selection of maps. So I'm going to show off a couple of the different maps. This is one of the, I don't know if this was a Splatoon 1 one. I know they re-released a couple of the ones that were in Splatoon 1. But, damn, that was horrible. But this is one of the ones that they added post-launch. That's the cool thing about Splatoon 2 also is that it was a straight up sequel. It wasn't a, hey, we're just gonna re-release this game that came out on the Wii U and didn't sell well because the Wii U didn't sell well. You know, they actually went about it and fleshed it out and kind of made it worth people's time if they played the first one. Alright, cool. I'll be sure to, yeah, I don't even have to back out. Hopefully we just get people that drop and then you can join in. Man, I'm getting wrecked. I knew that streak I had going on earlier in the stream was probably beginner's luck. Whew! Those Gatling guns are tough to use. So I don't even sit here and talk about how they're overpowered because they're a pain in the ass to use. And like I was saying earlier, that is a testament to how well the game is balanced. That you can use a variety of tactics and weapons and have success. Like this guy was just hiding and waiting for me with a stupid paintbrush, and I just ran right up to him like an idiot. There we go. Oh! That was close. There we go. Alright, cool. Oh, no. See, but that's the one thing. So, you see that guy, he's just staying in the same spot, and he's shooting and killing anybody that gets near him, which is great, but he's not doing hardly anything for his team. His team's still going to lose, presumably. Yeah, I mean, he's just kind of hiding in the same spot, and, like, that's why, like, tactics like camping and stuff like that just doesn't work in this game, because you've got to cover as much ground as possible, literally. And so because that guy, I guess that guy just got killed, we were able to take over that area that he was kind of hoarding, and it even worked out even more in our favor. So yeah, I mean, wasn't even close. And that's the thing, and that's textbook in terms of, you know, textbook in terms of how Splatoon works. It is not a game that you just run around and try and kill people in, because you're just not going to win games. Now, granted, if you get satisfaction out of that, then more power to you, but alright, cool, we got Epic Wizard in. Welcome to the party. Hopefully we end up on the same team. Oh no, he disconnected. That's cool, man. I think there's a lot of people in here that are low level. I'm rusty in that I haven't played since, oh god, I don't even know when the last time I played was. So it's all good. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of why the map rotation thing is a pain in the ass, because I hate this map with a burning passion, and I have a 50% chance to draw it every time for the next hour. Got him! Damn it! Close. I don't think I've ever heard this song before, but it is catchy as hell. I didn't play around with it too much, but this game did ship with a DDR style minigame with all of the music in the game. Because I mean the music is such a big part of the game and the game's personality. So I really like that they incorporated it that way. I'm wondering if they updated that game to have all the new music that they added recently. Doing pretty good here. Oh! Spoke too soon. See, the DS David guy, man, I mean, he's high level, but he's, you know, to me, he's that guy who's playing Call of Duty and you know, sniping from a distance and has the sweet kill-death ratio, but his team loses every time, you know? It's like, at what point, I mean, I guess there's some level of satisfaction you gain out of that, but at what point does losing suck enough to where you want to mix it up and actually try and win the game? God, I hate this map. Oh, I hate this map so much. Like, if you die, it's just like, oh, well, gotta begin the long journey back to where the fight is. And the pathways up to each base are just so thin and narrow, and you know, if you get caught in one of those, it's just like a big funnel. You're not going to be able to maneuver around. I think we're going to lose this one. Oh, I got jumped. Yeah, I think we lost this one, guys. Wasn't even close. Man, my team did not help me out at all there. Alright, Epic Wizard, you're in. Let's do it. Alright, hopefully we end up on the same team. If not, may the best man win. Alright, we're on the same team. And we also got DS David, so we got a high level guy on our team, but who knows. this weird, random, upbeat jazz. It's crazy. Ah! I think the range on this one isn't as good as the other one. Ugh! I meant to switch to the regular zap gun. I'm not a huge fan of the abilities that come with this one. I don't like the missiles. I usually just rock the armor. I like being able to survive a little bit more. Woo! Run. This area. Oh no! Damn it! Camping like a little bitch. Doesn't matter to me. Go. Got him. I think we got this one in the bag. Oh yeah. I have a feeling that they had someone leave because it looks like no, there's 4 of them running around. It looks like. Never mind. Spoke too soon. I think we did pretty well. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of all over the place, but I think we won that. They didn't really cover their base that well. Yep. Solid victory. I'll take it. Yeah. Hey, Epic Wizard. At least you can say you did better than the level 36 guy. Not bad for a new guy. Alright, I'm gonna switch out to the NZAP 85. See if the stats are different on these. No, they're the exact same. Range. Yeah. Only thing that's different is the abilities, which I prefer the suction bomb and the armor. Go. Ah! Damn it. Got a little too far out. Should've stayed a little closer. I'm gonna need Nintendo to start putting out soundtracks for all their games. They put out the sound selection. Well, I don't think they put it out. It was just part of the. Nice. Thanks for the save there, Epic Wizard. I know they put out they included the sound selection for Zelda with the special edition. I got that, and apparently they just put the Mario Odyssey sound selection up on iTunes. So if they could do a Splatoon one, even do a full soundtrack for Splatoon, man, I would be all over that. Whether it's on a streaming service or. Yeah, we're doing pretty well here. Oh, some behind or above. Got him. The bad thing about being on those grates, man, is that if you run out of ink, you cannot refill. Oh, that guy was waiting for me, and I walked right into it. And that's totally on me. Ah, God, the 7 sword guy just has my number. I'm gonna go after him. This is where I get myself into trouble in online shooters because I go looking for fights when if somebody has my number, I should probably just avoid them. But hey, I will take it. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Ah! Ah! Oh, man, they're coming back. This is where you chuck up grenades helplessly. Here we go, here we go. Let's make a last push. Let's see if it was enough. This one's gonna be close. Oh, I think we got it. I think we got it there at the end. Oh, wow. That was a lot more one-sided than I thought it was going to be. Shout out to Epic Wizard with the 10 eliminations with the Splattershot Jr. Ah, Epic Wizard, we're on different teams. May the best man win. Sorry, man, I had to do it. It was kill or be killed. I had to do it. Oh, dang it. Oh, man. I'm going to stay back and do our base. They're pushing hard. Come on, I need to be better. Ah! I'll take a trade. I'll take a trade of kills any day. I have no shame. Man. There's always that one guy with splat dualies just running around killing everybody. Always. I'll admit, I'm not one of those guys. I'm not a splat dually guy. I think we've established that, but there's always one, man. That doesn't stop it from being an effective weapon. Oh, you bastard. Go, go, go. Ah! Oh! Man. Coming back. Pink team is coming back. I'm running away, hiding. Ah! Damn it! Ah, pink team got us. Man. Yeah, that's a decisive pink victory. Whew. Alright, Epic Wizard. We're gonna hope that we're on the same team, because I feel like you're my lucky charm, so. Oh! Yay, the tower level that I hate. Nope, we're on different teams again. And you got the guy who was wrecking me last time also. Ah! I ran right into a buzzsaw, you three. Man! There's a lot of pink on this map. Oh! Oh! Ah! You got me, Epic. You got me. Took one of you. I couldn't grab both of you. Ooh, I got you with a lucky grenade toss. I'll take it. Yes, alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, I'm out of ink! Ah! You've bested me yet again. It looks like we're finally starting to push back, at least. I'll take it. Oh, man! You got me with the missiles. See, and I can't sit here and say, oh, the missiles are cheap, because we saw how I did with the missiles, and I was hot garbage. Now, I will say one thing. The Aerospray MG is overpowered. But it's not overpowered from a, I'm gonna kill everybody standpoint, but holy crap does it cover a lot of ground. I was almost always the #1 player on my team when I was using that gun. And I just switched it to the Zapper one because it's better at splatting people. Wow, that guy just ran straight up to me and just killed me. That guy just straight up has my number, but I think we won this one. Team Yellow. Nope, I think that one is pink. Alas. Oh, that was a little close, but not as close as I thought it was going to be. Alas. Alright, this is going to be my last game. So hopefully we can go out on a win here. Hopefully Epic Wizard and I end up in the same team, and we end up on a good note. And I think in order for that to happen, we need to get the Kelp Dome as our map. But we'll make it happen either way. Let's see. Hopefully we end up being on the same team. We got no choice. We have no choice in the matter. It's up to the gods at this point. Here we go. Alright, we got the Kelp Dome. Let's see if we're on the same team. Yeah! It's gonna be a good game. Let's do it. Let's do it, Epic. Oh! Oh, that was a good use of the Brella. Holy shit! That's how you're supposed to use the Sprat Brella. Because, man, he just wrecked me. Ooh, we got the guy who is killing me. I like our odds in this game. Alright, Tim. Whoa! Dang it. Alright, we need to get to the middle, because we're not covering our own base that well, and they've covered theirs really well, so we need to control the middle. If we can't control the middle, I think we're going to lose. Yeah, let's do it. Let's run it. Oh, I'm out of ink. Never mind. Change my mind. Ah, man, I thought his bomb was a... Yeah, it's not looking good right now. They've got the middle. Maybe I'd be better off if I, like, stuck with my team. That's a concept. Wow, that reaches all the way up there! That was not good on my part. That was very not good. Man! Fuck that Splatbrella! Oh, wow! Yeah, no. Kudos to Kyle for being like an OG with the Splatbrella, because that's a master skill there. Alright, here we go. Last push. Just need to stay alive in the middle. Cool. We got Kyle. I like our odds. Keep making moves. Keep making moves. Oh, whoa! How did he hit me all the way over here? Oh, man. We made up a lot of ground. We made it really interesting there. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, it's gonna be close. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow. So close. Yet so far away. Oh, it looks like Epic Wizard lost connection. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is Splatoon 2. This is number 6 on my top 10 games of 2017. It is a joy to play. I will probably continue playing it well into 2018. That being said, I will be streaming my number 5 game of 2017 at 10 a.m. on Friday. Kind of morning hours, but that's just what worked best for me. So if you can join me, and if not, I will be posting these later for you to go back and view on demand at your leisure. Thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for watching, for chatting. I really appreciate it. Find me on YouTube. I don't have a fancy YouTube custom URL because I don't have enough subscribers. But go over there, find me, Red Tooth Games, and subscribe. I'm on Facebook.com/RedToothGame and Twitter.com/RedToothGames as well. Thank you guys again, and have a great night.